Welcome back. You're with us live on the Newstrack tonight. With India under lockdown, the government has set very specific and strict rules and guidelines. But are these rules being applied equally for everyone? Former Karnataka Chief Minister HD Kumaraswamy flouted the lockdown rules as his son got married in a so-called low-key ceremony in Ramanagara. There was no social distancing, no one wore masks, and the couple claimed, and so did the father, that they actually had permission from the state government for this small wedding in the middle of a national lockdown. Our Bengaluru bureau with the story.
Amid the nationwide lockdown, a wedding ceremony complete with all finery being held near Bengaluru. But this is no ordinary wedding. This is the VVIP wedding of former Karnataka Chief Minister HD Kumaraswamy's son Nikhil with Revathi, the grandniece of former State Congress Minister M. Krishnappa. Dressed in white, Nikhil and Revathi tied the knot between 9:20 and 9:50 a.m. as the Muhurat was set for this period. The venue was the Kumaraswamy family farmhouse in Ramanagara. And even though the former Karnataka Chief Minister had declared that it was going to be a low-key wedding because of the coronavirus pandemic, it seems this wedding was anything but that. There were violations galore at this VVIP wedding. None of the guests wore masks. Kumaraswamy claimed that he had planned to invite close to 5 lakh people. Thankfully, he cancelled the big bash, but there were still close to 100 people in attendance. This video of the groom Nikhil Kumaraswamy seated in a chair with guests and camera persons crowding around shows that social distancing norms were also not being followed. All these photographers are private professionals hired specially for the wedding. Another video, however, shows some guests sitting with chairs apart.
Particularly, this issue was in limelight. Even after a lot of warning and intimation, if any kind of violation has happened, we need to find out and suitable action will be taken against the concerned people.
The high-profile political wedding also saw at least 21 cars carrying guests to the wedding venue. When movement on roads is blocked due to the lockdown, why was special permission given for these VIP guests?
Devegowda is a very responsible citizen. Devegowda and Kumaraswamy has done whatever responsibility they have to do. Hindu weddings do happen due to a lot of astronomy, astrology, numerology. That's when the timing is decided. Based on the timing, it was decided.
India has been under lockdown for 24 days now. Citizens have been asked to strictly follow all safety precautions. But do the same rules not apply to India's VIPs? With Nagarjun Dwarkanath and Nolan Pinto, Bureau Report, India Today.
Tanveer Ahmed is a spokesperson for the Janata Dal Secular. Tina Philip is an actor who we invited to join us because her marriage has been postponed as a consequence of the wedding. And I want Tanveer first to listen to Tina's story about what they were planning to do, how they've changed their mind, and then want the Neta to respond to why his boss couldn't do the same. So Tina, please tell us what happened.
So my wedding was due to happen in Mumbai on the 4th of April, but way before the lockdown was announced officially, me and my fiance and our families decided to postpone the date, and we still don't know when we're going to have the wedding, but taking into consideration the health and safety of everybody, including our guests and other vendors who were meant to take care of our wedding, keeping in mind the health and safety of everybody, we decided to postpone our wedding. And it was quite unfortunate. We were quite upset. But I think it was more important to take care of, to keep in mind everybody else's safety rather than being selfish and thinking about our own wedding.
That's the point, Mr. Ahmed. Everyone else should do the right thing, behave responsibly, put their personal interest behind the larger societal good, but India's netas should do what they will because unki shaadi fix hogi to thodi change karenge. How does this make any sense? Why look at these pictures from different parts of our country of young boys and girls who push their wedding online. They had virtual ceremonies, or they had virtually nobody if it was a physical ceremony. Just the couple, the very close friends, it's like 1 or 2 family members, and that's it. Not do the right thing. Why break so many laws? Where are the masks? Why no social distancing, Tanvir?
Rahul, firstly, I don't think, you can really, from expecting from 15 lakh people to attend the wedding to mere 60 people, I think we have really taken enough care about it. Secondly, we had followed.
No, one second, you're not doing anyone a favor, Mr. Ahmed. I hope you realize how ridiculous your argument sounds. You're doing no one a favor. 60 people is 60 violations of social distancing.
Chief Minister. And this type of, Sangeet had already happened on media and on social network. A lot of people did wish Nikhil Kumaraswamy, who could not attend the wedding, the MLAs, the MPs. The Prime Minister of the country was supposed to attend the program. The President of country was supposed to attend the program. We had cancelled everything, absolutely everything. Hindu weddings do happen because of timings, astrology, a lot of...
Yeah, so did everyone else's. So did everyone else's wedding. It's not just HD Kumaraswamy and his son. Tina wants to come in and respond to you. Wait, listen to Tina. Tina, go ahead.
This is a VVIP culture that needs to end, and it's a vulgar display of wealth. Even in the West, Princess Beatrice has cancelled a wedding, which is due on the 29th of May.
Don't get carried away just because don't use big jargonated words. Don't be very verbose. We understand what you mean. I wish you that your wedding is going to be successful. I hope and pray that your wedding is going to be absolutely successful. Just because you can say don't use big words, please.
What does big words have? 1 second, sir. Mr. Tanvir Ahmed. One second, Tina. Let me deal with him. Who do you think your boss has done a favor by calling, instead of 15 lakh people, 60 people? 60 people is 60 violations of the curve. So you won't break the law in a big way. Breaking it in a relatively smaller way, that's okay. That's absurd. What you're saying, Tanvir Ahmed, is beyond ridiculous.
Rahul, following the guidelines which is given by police, following the guidelines which is given by the administration, following the guidelines of WHO, everybody was sanitized, every single...
Sir, one second. Let's take those pictures. Tanvir Ahmed, see these pictures. That's a drone shot right above. The aerodynamic simulation that I ran from the Netherlands said there should be a 6, because you thought you'd done nothing wrong. You thought you'd done everyone a favor by calling 60 people instead of calling 1500. There must have been at least 500 policemen around trying to keep other people from coming in. Won't you add them to the number? Look at these drone pictures. Everyone is standing right next to each other. What rules have you followed in this case, Tanvir Ahmed?
Every single rule was followed.
Which rule? Where are the masks? Where are the masks? Why is no one wearing a mask?
Everybody's temperature was checked. Everybody was, the people who were coming there was ensured their medical records were taken care. 15 doctors in the family were absolutely at the helm of the affair. See, Rahul, it is customary when somebody gets married, you have to wish the couple. You have to wish the couple. We would let us play politics some other time. Let us really do bashing little later.
No, one second.
Don't you think, Rahul?
No, 1 second, Mr. Ahmed. Let's not take away anything from this young man's wedding, okay? And I do dearly wish the boy and girl all the very best. May they live happily ever after. But they really set a wrong example, Tina, because when you want netas to lead the way, to lead society, to lead the country and the people at a time of great distress, they are showing that we won't break the rule, we won't do a grand wedding. 60 people is okay. So what if none of them have masks? How is that all right?
And what about the vendors? What about people who worked behind the scenes? What about their health and safety? Wasn't there any other auspicious day in the entire year? That seems ridiculous to me.
You could have pushed the wedding, Tanvir Ahmed. You could have pushed the wedding. You would have had people, instead of drawing the kind of negative publicity that you have. This wedding has received condemnation nationally. It was badly timed, sets the wrong example, coming from a man whose job it was. And you're saying you have police permission? Who buys that? The police people report to the political masters, all of whom are your friends. Why, if Tina wanted to get married or somebody else wanted to get married, would they get permission? 500 policemen, 60 people, will they get permission? In other parts of the country, for much lesser offense, people have been put behind bars, Mr. Ahmed. There cannot be one rule for the common man and one rule for India's netas. Be certain about that.
Rahul, I am absolutely not putting across any argument. I'm just trying here to say that, Rahul, I'm a very concerned citizen. So is Mr. HD Kumaraswamy. So is Mr. Devegowda. By saying this, we are saying that the former Prime Minister and former Chief Minister doesn't understand rule and regulation. No, they certainly do. They have consulted with enough people in the system. The current government is of BJP. Mr. Yediyurappa is the Chief Minister. As I told you that the invitation was given even to the Prime Minister of India. And Tina, regarding you said, was there no other day? I don't know, but the astrologer whom Devegowda ji and the family consult, it was the auspicious day, it was the auspicious time which was given. The mother, father and few relatives had...
You know, 1 second. The Mahurat doesn't just come out for Kumaraswamy's son. Mahurats come out equally for the rest of the country as well. And if the leaders of this country expect everyone else to follow social distancing norms, Tanveer Ahmed, your boss has done the wrong thing. He had the choice. He could have set the right example like Tina did. He thought he's a neta and he can get away with it, and therefore he did. This is what is terribly wrong. I salute and applaud the likes of Tina and so many conscientious citizens who took the right decision, made the right call. That is the way to have gone. And Tina, I wish you all the very best whenever it is that you do get married. And I am not taking anything away. We're not wishing this young man and his wife ill. What they did was wrong. Make absolutely no mistake about it. None of what Tanveer Ahmed has said, and even he knows it when the cameras aren't rolling, that what his boss did was wrong. He's a politician, he can't say it on television, but in his heart he knows what's right and what's not. And this wasn't right. Of that there can be no doubt. Tina and Tanveer Ahmed for joining me on the Newstrack. Hello everyone, this is Rahul Kamal here. Hope you enjoyed this video. For the latest news and analysis, like and subscribe the India Today YouTube channel, and don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated.